We're trying a new segment today, so buckle in. Hello everyone, and welcome to John's Drams, a channel where I, John, have a dram, and this is the start of a new segment I'm calling Wild Whiskies. Been toying around with this idea for a while because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I struggle to get content out on this anymore, so it's very sporadic and it's kind of shit for anyone who wants this on a regular basis. So I thought, why don't I try and just make this as easy for myself as humanly possible and film myself drinking whiskey in bars. I was going to dress this up more than I have, but that's kind of the cold, naked, dead body on the sea. Where is this going? So basically, I run a pub, which consumes all of my time, all of it, every second of every day. I don't do anything else. So as a consequence of that, it means that it's extremely difficult to set up the camera and do all this kind of stuff. And sometimes when I get home, I don't want to force myself to drink a whiskey because that's not healthy. But sometimes, when I'm finishing up from work, I will have a whiskey at work, or I will drop by somewhere and have a half and a whiskey before I get my bus or walk home or do whatever it is that I want to do with my post-work activities, assuming I've been on the day. Otherwise, I get out the door at like 2:30 in the morning, and that's not really conducive to going for a drink anywhere unless it's somewhere horrifying, which, no thank you. So, I'm going to be talking about whiskies that I have in various establishments in Edinburgh and other places. That's the exciting thing. Majority of these are probably going to feature diggers. 2 reasons. 1, I live like 10 minutes away from it, and 2, they have 11 billion squillion whiskies on the shelves. He's actually had to have a balsa wood bridge built on the fucking bar that is like, there's like a beam going straight onto the floor. The guy who runs it, it's insane. He's just like, let's have 8 trillion whiskies and I'll give them away for a $5 each, and it's fantastic. It's nuts, but it's fantastic. So that's diggers, so that's probably going to feature a fair bit on here. It also means that I don't have to buy fucking billions of whiskies, and the whole kind of thing about, you can't just have a bottle pour, it's kind of moot because it's out there for the public, so it's still a bottle that's getting drank from, it's just everyone's drinking from it. So anyway, I went to the Brauhaus. That's where we're starting on this one. A bit of an odd choice. It's a teeny tiny little sort of beer den. It's right by where I work, and I occasionally pop in because they have cask lines, they have tons of whiskey, they have quite a big selection of wines as well. I do know that they had some young Beaujolais in for, I think it's called Beaujolais Day. It's basically where they... It's like a festivity for Beaujolais producers where they produce their really young stuff, and people who are really into their wine are like, yay, Beaujolais Day. And I've tried some young, but it's nice. I quite like a Beaujolais, to be fair, but yeah, it's nice, yeah. We're not here to talk about Beaujolais. So you probably want to know what I drank. What did I drink? It was an Edradour 12. It was a Madeira Cask. I have a criticism about the Brauhaus. So if they're watching this, I apologise, but it is also something that I feel you guys need to know. I was really struggling to pick a whiskey because you can't really see a lot of what's on the shelf. Not that it's not, like, face forward, but a lot of them, like Thompson Brothers and stuff like that, and you kind of feel like an idiot asking, like, what have you got when there's, like, 20 things on the shelves, and there's absolutely no power given to you for how to check a because I did ask, like, have you guys got a whiskey menu, thinking the answer would be yes because they've got about 30 bottles, and the answer was no, which became a problem very fast because I wanted to try all the Thompson Brothers, but I didn't want to be like, what's that Thompson Brothers and what's that Thompson Brothers and what's that Thompson. I didn't want to be bothering the girl behind the bar. Like, she did try and help and advise, but yeah, so I ended up picking the Edradour because I recognise it, because I stock it in the blazer, not necessarily because that's the whiskey I actually wanted. So there's just a thing. Yeah, a whiskey menu would be helpful, because the range looked like it was pretty good. They also had 3 casks on. I ended up going for the Thigstons, which was pleasant. There was also a New Barnes and a Barney's on that day. I love me a real ale. I run a real ale pub. I take it quite seriously. The camera lot have issue with autovax. I will have that rant one day, but not today. I actually have the camera website open here, and I'm going to read the entry for Brauhaus. Ugh. This tiny, welcoming beer lovers' haven has made great strides with the provision of real ale since starting with a pin on the bar in 2016. That's a small cask. And now with 3 hand pumps. In addition, there is a splendid selection of world beers, some of which are bottle conditioned, and usually a real cider on the so the pub is an excellent choice for the discerning drinker. A small open fire adds to the ambience. Children are not admitted. They should not be admitted. I've been in there in winter. A seat by the fire is... it's a wonderful thing. I really like the Brauhaus. I know I've started with a load of criticism, but I do genuinely really like it, the Brauhaus. This is probably an important segment as well, because I get to talk about pubs and other establishments, because businesses are closing down all over the place just now. We said goodbye to about 3 breweries in the last month. That's just depressing. Highlighting businesses. It's a great thing. The Edradour. Oh, it was nice. Oh, it was really nice. It's very sweet, unctuous. There's less of the sort of the savoury, oily qualities that come through normally with an Edradour. That didn't really come through as much on this one. What you got instead was this wonderful kind of almost sort of white wine, grape must kind of a flavour coming through. It was quite sweet, honey-led, sort of golden sultanas. A little bit of water didn't really do much, to be honest. It didn't really contribute much to the flavour. It amplified the sweetness a little bit, but that was about it. It was a lovely whiskey. Truly, truly lovely whiskey. Another point about the Brauhaus as well, they have these teeny tiny little jugs, which were adorable. The beer was on the turn. Sorry, it was. They start to go a bit sharp after about... Sometimes get about 5 days out of them, but yeah, it was going a bit sharp, unfortunately. It was still drinkable, but yeah, anything that was left in the cask should have really gone down the drain at the end of the night, because it would not have survived overnight, I don't think. And I would imagine somebody would have said something about it. So, yeah. I did not stay for another. I went home. That was the segment. Was this shit? I don't know if this was shit or not. I kind of want this to be good, because I like the idea of it. I do. I like the idea of going to little places and being like, hey, this is what it was like, and there was a dog, and it was excellent. And also I drank a whiskey, and that was nice, and this is what it tasted like. But oh my god, look at the dog. That's kind of what I want this to be. So if you want me to lose my mind about dogs in pubs, subscribe to the channel. That was this. Whatever the fuck this was. Comment down below. How are you? How's your day? Is this a breakdown? I don't know. Any thoughts about Edradours? Do you have a favourite whiskey place that you go to that serves whiskey? I don't just mean like, under a bridge at 3 a.m. with a bottle of Glen's. Although, no shade. Yeah, talk to me about places that you go to socially drink drams, because 'tis the spice of life. It's not the spice of life. Do you know what is the spice of life? Fenugreek. That wasn't even funny. Hello everyone, and welcome to John's Drink. That was the old name. Hello everyone, and welcome to I can't say my own name. Oh my god.